Blue whale, the gentle giant. The blue whale stands as the largest animal ever known to have lived on Earth. Yes, even bigger than the dinosaurs. These oceanic titans can reach lengths of up to 100 feet and weigh as much as 200 tons. Originating in the world's oceans millions of years ago, blue whales have evolved to become the ultimate filter-feeding specialists. Here's a mind-blowing fact. A blue whale's heart alone is the size of a small car, and its tongue can weigh as much as an entire elephant. These magnificent creatures are living vacuum cleaners of the sea, equipped with an incredibly sophisticated feeding system. Their mouths can expand to hold up to 90 tons of water and food in a single gulp. They use their baleen plates to filter out tiny krill from massive mouthfuls of seawater. During feeding season, a single blue whale can consume up to 4 tons of krill per day. Historically, blue whales nearly faced extinction due to intensive whaling in the 20th century. In 1966, the International Whaling Commission banned blue whale hunting, but by then, their population had dropped from an estimated 350,000 to just a few thousand. One fascinating historical note: blue whale songs can travel hundreds of miles underwater, and scientists have discovered that modern blue whales are singing in deeper pitches than their predecessors from the 1960s. The blue whale's greatest strength lies in its sheer size and efficiency. They're virtually immune to predation as adults, and their streamlined bodies allow them to reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour when threatened. However, their enormous size is also their greatest weakness. They require massive amounts of food and are highly dependent on krill populations, making them vulnerable to climate change and ocean ecosystem disruptions. Plus, try finding a parking spot when you're 100 feet long. The blue whale represents nature's ultimate success story in gigantism. Despite facing near extinction, these gentle giants continue to roam our oceans, reminding us that sometimes the biggest creatures have the gentlest hearts. Humpback whale, the ocean's acrobat. Humpback whales are the performers of the whale world, known for their spectacular breaching displays and hauntingly beautiful songs. These medium-sized whales typically reach 40 to 60 feet in length and weigh up to 40 tons. They're found in oceans worldwide and are famous for making one of the longest migrations of any mammal, up to 16,000 miles annually. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Humpback whales have the longest pectoral fins of any whale species, reaching up to 16 feet long, which is why they're sometimes called long-winged whales. Humpback whales are the Swiss Army knives of whale feeding techniques. They employ a method called bubble netting, where they swim in spirals below schools of fish while releasing bubbles, creating a net-like wall that traps their prey. Their songs are equally impressive. These complex melodies can last up to 30 minutes and travel for thousands of miles underwater. These whales have a remarkable conservation success story. Once hunted to near extinction with populations dropping to just 5,000 individuals, humpback whales have made an incredible comeback. Their population has recovered to approximately 80,000 individuals worldwide. During the whaling era, one humpback whale named Migaloo became famous for being completely white, a rare condition. Today, Migaloo is still spotted off the Australian coast and has become something of a celebrity whale. Humpback whales excel in agility and intelligence. They're incredibly acrobatic, capable of launching their 40-ton bodies completely out of the water in spectacular breaches. However, their curiosity can be their downfall. They're notorious for getting tangled in fishing nets and ropes. Their playful nature sometimes leads them to investigate boats a little too closely for comfort. Humpback whales have transformed from being the ocean's most hunted species to becoming its greatest ambassadors for whale conservation. Sperm whale, the deep-sea champion. Sperm whales are the ultimate deep-sea diving champions and the largest toothed whales on Earth. Males can reach lengths of up to 67 feet and weigh up to 57 tons, while females are smaller at around 36 feet. These incredible creatures are found in deep waters worldwide and are instantly recognizable by their massive, square-shaped heads. Here's a treasure hunter's dream fact. Sperm whales produce ambergris, a waxy substance that was once worth more than gold. Sperm whales are living submarines equipped with the most sophisticated sonar system in the animal kingdom. They can dive to depths of over 7,000 feet and hold their breath for up to 90 minutes while hunting for giant squid. Their massive heads contain spermaceti, a waxy substance that helps them control their buoyancy during these incredible dives. They use echolocation clicks so powerful they can stun their prey. These whales inspired one of literature's greatest adventures. Herman Melville's Moby Dick was based on real encounters with aggressive sperm whales. The most famous incident occurred in 1820 when a sperm whale attacked and sank the whaling ship Essex. During the height of whaling, sperm whales were prized for their spermaceti oil. One legendary sperm whale named Mocha Dick was said to have survived over 100 encounters with whalers. Sperm whales are the undisputed champions of deep-sea diving and possess the largest brain of any animal on Earth. Their social structure is remarkably complex, with females forming tight-knit family groups. However, their massive size makes them slow swimmers at the surface, and their square heads make them look perpetually grumpy. Sperm whales represent the mystery and majesty of the deep ocean. They've survived millions of years by mastering the art of diving deeper and staying down longer than any other whale. Beluga whale, the Arctic's white angel. Beluga whales are the Arctic's charismatic white angels, instantly recognizable by their distinctive white coloration and bulbous, flexible heads called melons. These medium-sized whales typically reach 13 to 20 feet in length and weigh up to 3,500 pounds. They're native to Arctic and subarctic waters, perfectly adapted to life among the ice. Here's a delightful fact. Beluga whales are the only whales that can turn their heads from side to side and change their facial expressions. Beluga whales are the social butterflies of the Arctic, equipped with an impressive vocal repertoire that's earned them the nickname sea canaries. They can produce over 50 different sounds, from clicks and whistles to chirps and squeaks. Their flexible necks allow them to nod and shake their heads. Unlike other whales, they don't have dorsal fins, which helps them navigate under ice sheets. Beluga whales have a unique relationship with indigenous Arctic communities who have hunted them sustainably for thousands of years. During the Cold War, both the US and Soviet militaries attempted to train beluga whales for underwater missions. Apparently, belugas are too smart to be fooled into military service. One famous beluga named Valdemir made headlines when he appeared off the Norwegian coast wearing a harness. Beluga whales excel in adaptability and intelligence. They're incredibly social creatures with complex family structures, and their ability to live in icy waters makes them uniquely suited to Arctic life. However, their Arctic habitat is rapidly changing due to climate change, and their white coloration makes them easy targets when they venture into darker waters. Beluga whales represent resilience and adaptation in one of Earth's harshest environments. Their playful nature and expressive faces make them perfect ambassadors for Arctic conservation. Orca whale, the ocean's apex predator. Orcas, also known as killer whales, are the ocean's ultimate apex predators and the largest members of the dolphin family. These magnificent creatures can reach lengths of up to 32 feet and weigh up to 6 tons. Found in every ocean worldwide, orcas are perfectly adapted for life as marine hunters. Here's a jaw-dropping fact. Orcas have never killed a human in the wild, despite their fearsome reputation. Orcas are the wolves of the sea, equipped with the ocean's most sophisticated hunting strategies. They hunt in coordinated pods using tactics that would make military strategists jealous. Different orca populations have specialized diets and hunting techniques. Their 40 to 50 interlocking teeth are perfectly designed for gripping prey, and they can reach speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. Each pod has its own unique dialect of clicks, whistles, and calls. Orcas have captured human imagination for decades, though not always positively. The 1970s saw the beginning of orca captures for marine parks, with the most famous being Tilikum, whose story was documented in Blackfish. Wild orcas live in complex matriarchal societies led by the oldest females, and they can live up to 90 years in the wild. One remarkable orca named Granny was estimated to be 105 years old when she was last spotted in 2016. Orcas are the perfect marine predators with virtually no natural enemies as adults. They're incredibly intelligent, highly social, and adaptable to various environments. However, their position at the top of the food chain makes them vulnerable to pollution and toxin accumulation. Their intelligence can also work against them. They're easily stressed by captivity and noise pollution. Orcas represent the perfect balance of power and intelligence in the marine world. They've evolved to be the ocean's ultimate predators while maintaining complex social structures. Their legacy teaches us that true strength comes from intelligence, cooperation, and family bonds. These 5 whale species represent the incredible diversity and majesty of marine life in our oceans. From the gentle giant blue whale to the intelligent orca, each species has evolved unique adaptations that allow them to thrive in their marine environments. If you enjoyed it, then watch our next video shown on screen.